Hello everyone, Matthew Watkins back again with another video, and this is episode 2 of my sports streaming service wishlist. This episode is NFL Gamepass International, where I'll be giving you the things I would like to see in, NFL Gamepass International, a special version that is available to UK subscribers, because that's where I am based. Before I get started, I just want to let you all know that yes, I was one of the many UK subscribers that it seemed like on the NFL UK fan Facebook page who had issues when watching the Super Bowl this past February. It kind of annoyed me, but at the same time I was kind of anticipating it. I was expecting something to go wrong, and it was this. I mean, I love having the full US experience. It was a bit disappointing that to watch the end of it through Sky and the BBC, but I'd rather have it on Sky and the BBC rather than not have it at all. I'll say that much. And I'm still, for the future, I will watch on NFL Gamepass. I mean, I enjoy it too much. And yeah, I had one bad experience when I didn't really want a bad experience, but I don't feel it was worth binning it off. But no matter how much I enjoy NFL Gamepass, and I think it's a proper supplement, you can get proper super save, more than what Sky and the BBC can provide. I do love it. I do use it a lot, and I think it provides a very, very good service. That being said, though, I would be lying if I said there wasn't stuff that I could do different, I would like in it. And in this episode, here is my top 5 things I would like to see improved in NFL Gamepass International. Number 5. Bring back the tablet Telestrator. Now this one I was going to say pick up from where you left off from watching VOD, but if anyone's seen what's going to be new this year in NFL Game Pass, that's going to be a thing! Yay! Great! So in its place, well, we still get access to Coach's film, and obviously this was a casualty likely of when obviously the upgrade, I believe in 2017. We still have access to Coach's film. Yes, we can't do the tablet Telestrator that we used to do, where basically you could diagram, if you had a tablet, and what you could do on the app is you could diagram plays just like how the coaches would, just how the pros would, just like how the guys on TV would. I'd love to diagram plays and show it to my friends who obviously aren't as knowledgeable about American football as me. I mean, I aren't the most knowledgeable person in the world, but it'd be nice to do that, it'd still be nice to diagram plays, just like how I used to do in the past. Number 4, more than 7-day catch-up on NFL Total Access and Good Morning Football. Now, they kind of used to do this one a little bit, but then for some reason they stopped. Again, I don't want to have to turn to other sites to watch any episodes of Total Access, particularly I've been watching episodes that are on after Thursday night football games, and I don't really want to have to turn to YouTube or other sites where it's going to last 5 minutes and likely get taken down. I would strongly prefer watching episodes, particularly of NFL Total Access back, as I do spend time in the off season actually watching Thursday night football post game shows and that. And I do a little bit. I try to during the season as well, but it ends up being during the off season. And I'd love to watch those episodes back. I just watched the episode that obviously was on after Thursday night football. Also, for Good Morning Football now, I don't avidly watch Good Morning Football that much. I do watch it from time to time. It is a really good show. And I'll be honest, the only episodes I'd really want to watch back is the ones where they was in London in 2018. But I just feel as well, if you're going to do it with Total Access, you might as well do it with Good Morning Football as well. Number 3. Classic Channel 4 NFL programming from both eras. Now, for those who may not be aware, I think it's definitely in the UK you can get this, where you can get the BBC Highlights show NFL This Week and their magazine programme, the NFL show. And I just thought, we're getting the BBC programmes. Why not get the Channel 4 ones from back in the day? I mean, it would be great for people like myself, who obviously wasn't around in the 80s and 90s, to learn about the history, not just the history of the NFL, but how how coverage over here has evolved, and how good we've got it now. And also, give me chance to watch like episodes of the American Football Show from Channel 4 in 2013, 2014, obviously hosted by Vernon Kay. Or even like classic games like Channel 4's coverage of that. Obviously give me a chance to reminisce, because a lot of them I remember watching as a teenager, and it helped me really get into the NFL, alongside obviously the coverage on Sky and obviously ESPN and Eurosport as well. That being said, the main hurdle to this that probably would stop it from happening is that Channel 4 and the NFL likely would have to work together, because who really owns that footage? Channel 4 or the NFL, or both? If it's not going to be on NFL Game Pass, I'd really like to see it on all four, because I mean, it is part of the history of Channel 4's sporting portfolio. That was their first ever sports programming for the first 10 years or so of the channel's lifespan. That was its main. It was that, probably that coverage of the Olympics, I believe, in 1988, and obviously the horse racing that they got from ITV. But the main program was obviously the NFL, and obviously they were responsible for partially responsible for why it's where it is. Where we're getting games at Wembley with the possibility of a UK franchise. We should honour the history of the NFL in the UK, and I thought, what better way to do it? I don't really want to have to turn to YouTube or anything, because, again, it's going to last 5 minutes and it's going to get taken down. That's what I feel I think would be the main hurdle for this to happen. There'd need to be a deal, because who actually owns that footage? The NFL, or does Channel 4 own that footage? Sort it out, guys. Just sort it out. I mean, come on, just sort it out, guys. Just sort it out. Number 2, the Fox, CBS, NBC, ESPN and Thursday Night Football pre- and post-game shows, in full, live and on demand. One thing that really has been bugging me recently with NFL Game Pass when it comes to live games, other than the Super Bowl, they can't seem to really make their mind up of when they're or not they're airing the pre-game show, or not, or the post-game for that matter. It really bugged me during their wonderful London games this past season, where partway through the pre-game show they'd cut it off, where it's just to random NFL films programming. So you go watch the game on NFL Game Pass, and we could get it. Like, can you make your mind up? At least, if you're going to put games from NFL Network, if you're going to cut it off, can you wait until you've actually got the game stream up and running, please? At the very least, obviously they don't care for the Super Bowl. Obviously they do show the full pre-game show and everything, but it really does bug me for the regular season games, obviously the playoffs as well. And I would like to watch them on demand. Again, I don't want to have to turn to YouTube or any other site, because I like watching the halftime shows and pre-game shows and post-game shows back. Obviously we're getting game day morning on demand. But NFL Game Day Kickoff, the post-game show obviously. And if possible, NFL Today and Fox NFL Sunday and Monday Night Countdown. Football Night in America is kind of covered. Me being selfish over here, Football Night in America is covered thanks to Sky, hopefully. Nice maybe to have a backup if necessary. And number 1, 60 frames per second. This should really be 50 or 60 frames per second here. Now, obviously with NFL Game Pass, we get the full US experience, or as close to it. Obviously the games that are on Fox, CBS or NBC, we're not going to be getting the local commercials. Sometimes it goes blank. We basically just get the feed that CBS or NBC stations around the US are going to get. Obviously there's bits which will be filled with local adverts. We're getting it closer than the UK TV channel could give us, which is great and all, and it is so much better, yes. It is as close to the full US experience. Just the one bugbear, I'd say I'd like to have it in 50 or 60 frames per second, where it's proper TV quality, is how it's called. I'd feel it will feel a lot more complete, and obviously connection permitting, I'd like to feel like I'm watching it off the cable or satellite box in the US rather than the internet. I don't really want to cut down picture quality as a result of just being on NFL Game Pass. And obviously if this were to happen, this would definitely be a plus in my book. And that is my wish list for NFL Game Pass, the 5 things I want for it. What do you think of it? Let me know yours as well down in the comments section below. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you've enjoyed it. If you haven't, fair enough, no hard feelings. If you like what you see here on this channel and you want some more, be sure to click that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you know whenever the hell I post next, including when the next episodes of this series are going to come out. Be sure to tell your friends how much of a great YouTuber I am, and to follow me on Twitter at Hawkins_MattUS, as well as on Instagram at BigMattHawk18. And as always, remember, you need some cheer, have no fear, Big Matt Hawk is here!